Welcome to the little... My, face is frozen. I know. Welcome to the Little Farmette from our new house in Prince Edward Island. On Prince Edward Island.
Oh, okay.
We're in the barn, and I'm in my happy place. But before we start our new episode, we can't just leave you hanging from where we were last week with the flood that happened in the basement.
So we got a lot of complaints. Like, why would you end an episode like that? What's wrong with you? So we're sorry.
It brought you back this week, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
So we got it under control with some help of a local plumber who had to come in while we were in the house. We weren't allowed to have contact. They came in like the dead of night and pumped it out. But then when we went back the next morning at about 5:30 a.m., it had literally flooded up to the top of the basement stairs. And Todd and I spent the next 45 minutes panicking and bringing all of our stuff inside the house in case it overflowed into the garage.
All the equipment, all the boxes.
Thankfully that didn't happen because our friends came to the rescue and brought us a pump, and we were able to pump out enough water to reach the sump pump cable to plug that back in and get everything going again.
Yeah,
and
cables were underwater. Okay? Could have died.
It was scary.
I was sleeping above it, just completely out of it.
But within 24 hours, the water had gone all the way back down, and thankfully, it has stayed that way with just a trickle coming under the weeping bed of the home and going into the sump pump.
I sealed the hole. I hope I'm allowed to do that, because I did it.
We feel like pioneers this week because we literally have no one. We can't go anywhere. It's just like whatever we have on hand. Here now.
Quarantine.
That's what we have to work with. But it's been going really good. We have loved exploring the property. We have 60 acres on Prince Edward Island, 40 acres of forest, and 20 acres of pasture, and our house.
Which we haven't reached through the forest yet. We thought we were all the way at the back. Then Cheryl pulled up the maps, and we weren't even halfway.
No. We're kind of realizing that the forest doesn't have any trails in it, but that just means that we get to make our own trails, and we're really excited about that. It'll be a lot of work, but we're hoping that by the end of the summer, we can have a trail through our forest. We could have spent the 2 weeks of quarantine just sitting around watching Netflix and eating chips, but us Nielsen's don't really roll that way. So
we roll because we eat a lot of chips.
We actually did eat a lot of chips. But we got right into our renovations, and we got the kids involved as well. Check it out.
Child labor.
Some ram board down in order to level the floor a little bit before we put the plank flooring on.
Here comes the flooring.
There. Okay, we're bringing them in. Sorting them by size. taking out the island today so we can finish the flooring. We finished installing our perfect pine, and now we're gonna bash it up. We found these really cool old iron nails, and we're going to put these in all the floorboards. After nailing 200 nails, a massive blister.
And you're dirty.
Was it worth it though?
Totally.
Stain is going on. We've completed all the floor install, and this is the do not cross line or you're in big trouble for the kids. We are so happy with what it looks like. Are we excited, Hen? It literally looks so good. The cheese grater line's looking good. So we really wanted to replicate really old farmhouse floors. So we're still working on the floors, and being that we're in quarantine, we can't just drive to the hardware store and pick up anything we need. So we placed an order for the stain, and all they had were the tiny little, basically sample size tins of stain. So that's what we're working with, and we hope that it does it all. Left of our self-isolation, and the second we're allowed to go, we're going to take you with us and explore Prince Edward Island with our family. We're so excited.
All the beaches, there's 33. We're going to go to all of them, just for you.
This is real love. Not that we loved God, but that He loved us. and sent his Son as a sacrifice to take away our sins. So, dear friends, since God loved us that much, we surely ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God, but if we love each other, God lives in us and his love is brought to full expression in us. 1 John 4:10-12. One of the frustrating things about not being able to leave your house is that you can't go anywhere when you need to do certain renovations. And I'm now mopping footprints out from the floor that the kids have done before we stain.